Well, hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I'm a regular dude walking in the Word. Hey, it's Christmas time, and this is Tuesday, the Tuesday before Christmas of 2022. And we're looking at this week the Christmas story in the book of Matthew and his perspective on the whole thing. And yesterday we talked about the crazy relatives of Jesus. Today we're talking about Joseph, a man of obedience. As we go through this today, you're going to see that Joseph really had some crazy instructions, but he followed them. He did everything. He never deviated from it. He followed exactly what God told him to do. Okay, and so a man of obedience. So hopefully we're like that in our lives as we follow God, that we follow God, or we're obedient to God in whatever he calls us to. So this is taken today from Matthew chapter 1, verses 18 to 25, okay? Matthew 1, 18 to 25. And this says, this is how the birth of Jesus, the Messiah, came about. His mother Mary was pledged to be married to Joseph before they came together. Okay, pledged to be married, it's kind of like an engagement, but an engagement can easily be broken. Betrothal like that was not easily broken. You were like married but not married. You didn't sleep together yet, but you were committed to each other. And during this time is usually when the husband to be would go and get the house all ready to build the house where they would be staying at. Okay, and then after that house was built, and you can see throughout the New Testament how this plays out in the parables of Jesus. Once that house was ready, he would come back for his bride. Okay. All right, and she was found to be pregnant through the Holy Spirit because Joseph, her husband, was faithful to the law and yet did not want to expose her to public disgrace. He had in mind to divorce her quietly. He didn't want to shame her. He just wanted to kind of divorce her quietly, keep this all kind of under the rug. But after he had considered this, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream and said, Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary as your wife, because what is conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. She will give birth to a son, and you are to give him the name Jesus, because he will save the people from their sins. All this took place to fulfill what the Lord had said through the prophet. The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel, which means God with us. When Joseph woke up, he did what the angel of the Lord had commanded him, and he took Mary home as his wife. But he did not consummate their marriage until she gave birth to a son, and he gave him the name Jesus. As we read through all that, you can see that Joseph is very obedient, to a T with everything that happens. It says, verse 24, when Joseph woke up, he did what the angel of the Lord had commanded him and took Mary to be his wife. Huge thing there, okay, because Mary was pregnant, and so everyone's assuming, this is some funny business has been going on here. But Joseph is going to take her as his wife, knowing good and well the baby did not come from him. All right, and by appearance, it looks like something's not right with the whole situation. And then verse 25, but he did not consummate their marriage until she gave birth to a son. Then he gave him the name Jesus, which God told him earlier on, give him the name Jesus. All right. So in all that, the hard things for Joseph really to do, to commit to continue on with this marriage, God told him to do it, and Joseph obeyed. And in the same way, God's calling us to do things, each one of us different things, but all of us to obey what it says in the Bible. And so it's up to us to obey that, just like Joseph did. And Joseph, he was just like a regular guy, okay? He wasn't a saint or anything, but he was a regular guy, just known for his obedience to God. Hopefully that'll be what you're remembered for, just simple obedience to God. Thanks for watching. I'm a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you this week as we look at the story of Christmas through the book of Matthew. Lord's blessing. I'll see you tomorrow.